Intercession is not for the weak. Intercession is not for the weak. Let me explain. You're like, God has called me to this level of intercession. I'm interceding for my family. I'm doing X, Y, and Z. It is the very people that you intercede for that may or may not come for you. Okay. If you are a person who has decided to take on intercession for your family, decide in your heart of hearts to have an unoffendable heart. Decide today to have an unoffendable heart, because the enemy is going to try to get your family to fight you so you can stop praying for them. Your prayers are doing so much damage. Your prayers are doing so much damage that the enemy decides that your own will fight you so you can stop. Now, the fighting may not seem like, oh, they're fighting me. The fighting may not seem like, oh, this person's like, I want to fight you like physically, or it may be things like they may be pulling you away from prayer. Like, you're like, I have to pray today. And like, no, you don't have to pray. You prayed enough. You have done enough prayer today. So they're pulling you out from prayer, or they say things like, you pray too much. We have observed that you pray way too much. God does not need you to pray that much, right? So not physically fighting you or verbally fighting you. It's not a conflict per se. It seems subtle. It's you pray too much. You are doing too much, but you know that you and God are on a mission. You and God are on a mission, that you have become a true living sacrifice unto God. You have laid down your life for the betterment of your family. And they're the ones calling you and telling you, you do too much, you pray too much, pull back a little bit, let's go to X, Y, and Z. Guys, you can have fun. You can have fun. But then there's specific things that are set in place that you can do with God, right? Prayer times, right? Fastings, right? The journey of consecration, of sanctification, all of these are specific things you've set in place. And do not be deterred from these things. Do not be discouraged. Do not be pulled away. Tell your family, listen, I love y'all, but at this time I cannot do X, Y, and Z. I can do it this time. Right? Keep your covenant times. Keep your gates. Keep your gates. Keep your commitment. I'm reminded of Saul. David was a warrior. So David used to fight a bunch of battles for Saul. But Saul would fight David, go out to kill David, right? But David was a warrior. David fought on behalf of the king, who was Saul, but Saul took it upon himself to fight David, right? So the people that you stand in the gap for may be the ones that end up fighting you or pulling you away from your priesthood duties, or discouraging you from your priestly duties, or criticizing you because of your priestly duties. That's okay. Criticism is okay. Just understand that you have to be spiritually minded, not carnally minded. I am spiritually minded. I am not carnally minded. What is going on here is a scheme of the enemy to get me to become bitter and discouraged and not pray for these people or person, right? So the enemy will try to bring you with offense. Offense is an actual attack, y'all. Did you know that? Offense is an attack. Offense is an attack. Offense is an actual attack of the enemy. Your job is to identify the attack and circumvent it. Circumvent it. I have a heart that is unoffendable. If you're interceding for somebody and they take it upon themselves to offend you, you still have the choice to choose not to be offended. You still have the choice to choose not to be offended. Offense is a spiritual attack. Let that marinate in your heart, that offense is an actual spiritual attack. We cannot intercede with bitterness. We cannot intercede with offense. You have to forgive people, release people, bless people, love people. Because of your intercession, you cannot intercede from a space of unforgiveness. You cannot intercede from a space of offense. You cannot intercede from a space of anger. So choose to release anger before sunset. Choose not to be offended. Choose to forgive. These are important principles if you are interceding for somebody, especially if you're interceding for a person who is coming against you. Intercede for them. Absolutely, but make sure you pray and release them from your heart. Release them from the prison of offense, the prison of unforgiveness, the prison of whatever they did to you. Release them, forgive them. Forgive first, then intercede for them. Forgive, then intercede. Don't cry, Lord, save my daddy. Save my daddy from unbelief. But you still have offense and unforgiveness towards your daddy because of something he did. Forgive your dad. Release your dad. Then intercede from a place of purity and wholeness. Jesus is the best intercessor. He has been interceding for over 2,000 years. And pattern him. When he was praying, he had no offense in his heart. He was not anger towards people. He interceded from a place of purity. You have to intercede from a place of purity. Not roots of bitterness, not anger outbursts, not I have to do it because who's going to intercede if I don't intercede? I mean, it's true. Sometimes you're given an assignment that is quite hard, but if you want it to be effective, you have to be in righteousness. You have to be in righteousness. Effective intercession is rooted in righteousness. The fervent, effectual prayer of the righteous avails much. Righteousness means in right standing with God. Righteous because you are in right standing with God, not interceding in anger, in offense, in jealousy. You have to have a pure heart. Okay? The prayers, the effective and fervent prayer of the righteous, not just anybody, of the righteous avails much. You get much more done when your prayers are fervent, are effective, and you are righteous.